rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
I haven't really said much, but now it's time.
Hi, friends. Welcome back to Socially Connected with Kelly. Before we get into today's episode, please like and subscribe, and make sure you visit my Substack to get a deeper dive into what we're going to discuss today. After watching the Netflix documentary Reality Check, I found myself rethinking America's Next Top Model and the beauty standards so many of us grew up with. This is a quick and honest review, so let's get into it. I grew up in the 80s, and like so many girls then, I wanted to be a model. Even went to modeling school for a few months as a teenager. That dream didn't last long. I'm only 5'3", so realistically, I never had a chance. After watching Reality Check, I realized that even if I had been tall enough, it probably wouldn't have mattered. Because according to what we see in this documentary, even a size 6 was considered too fat. That part stopped me cold.
It goes to the individual, whether you're a working mother, a young girl.
She's got the best body here.
She needs to lose 5 to 10 pounds a head.
They're all fat. The entire room is fat. I'm fat. You're all fat.
What confused me most is the contradiction. Tyra Banks framed America's Next Top Model as a show that gave opportunities to girls who didn't fit the traditional model mold. That was the branding. But then you watch the contestants being weighed, measured, and criticized directly to their faces, often harshly. And it's hard to reconcile those two things. Yes, the fashion industry is tough. No one is denying that. But there's a difference between honesty and cruelty. And watching grown adults speak to young women with so little tact was uncomfortable to watch. Context matters here, though. America's Next Top Model aired in the early 2000s, which was honestly one of the worst eras for women's beauty standards. Heroin chic was everywhere. Then this wasn't just encouraged, it was demanded. So while the show was considered groundbreaking at the time, it was also reinforcing deeply damaging ideas. Two things can be true at once. The hardest part of Reality Check was hearing from former contestants Ebony, Shandi, and Dani. Shandi's story was particularly heavy. And I want to say this gently. If you're sensitive to topics around body image or emotional manipulation, parts of this documentary can be triggering. What really hit me was thinking about the young girls watching this show back then, week after week, absorbing these images and messages without the tools to question them. America's Next Top Model ran for 24 cycles, which is wild. And apparently, there's even talk of a cycle 25. From what's shared, the later seasons shifted dramatically after Miss J, Alexander, J. Manuel, and Nigel Barker were dismissed. The show reportedly turned into something closer to The Hunger Games meets Fear Factor, less about modeling, more about shock value and staying relevant. Miss J's story is something that stayed with me the most. After suffering a stroke and no longer being able to walk, the person who taught generations of contestants how to command the runway says Tyra hasn't visited him. Just a text. And that text may have only come because she knew he was going to be interviewed. That part just didn't sit right with me. Watching Reality Check didn't just make me rethink a show I skipped. It made me reflect on how normalized cruelty was in entertainment, and sometimes still is, especially towards women, and how easily we accept it. If this episode brought back memories or sparked opinions for you, I'd love to hear them. Did you watch America's Next Top Model back in the day? And knowing what we know now, would you watch another cycle? You can share your thoughts wherever you're listening to this or join the conversation on my Substack. Thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you next time on Socially Connected with Kelly. Bye.